Hi, my name is Julia Clay. Breaking news, breaking news. Taylor Swift is canceled this week because she wrote another song about her latest ex. This is something that could easily be seen on any celebrity news broadcasting. This behavior is cancel culture, and currently it surrounds all social media related material. Cancel culture has been on the rise for the last 10 years as it's grown with the internet and become a trend. Now, social media is where it originated, but that doesn't mean that's where it stays. And the World Wide Web does many things in helping to promote everything from celebrities, influencers, brands, companies, political and environmental movements. All of these examples are using social media platforms to get a following or increase their interests, But while they're there, they have to be extremely careful about what they say, post, or promote, as it could easily be taken the wrong way or offend someone, and in an instant they could be canceled. But they're also active outside of social media. Influencers and celebrities have lives. Companies have stores and products, and movements are trying to make a change in the real world. All of these things are done outside social media. As mentioned, lots go on inside social media. Most of them are positive, but of course, with that comes some negatives. Cancel culture happens to be one of those. Since the younger generation has grown up with this internet, and the coming generations will be even more involved, and we've become a trend-setting group. We've come to a place where we're not afraid to call people out on social media and expect a reaction or a response. This is a learned behavior, though, and at times it can aid with specific things such as, white politicians saying the N-word. This is a big problem, and word can get spread. Their actions need to be addressed, and an apology needs to be made. Or something such as an ad that promotes ocean cleanup in Southern California. We're doing this for the right reason. Things are being brought forward for better living. Where it's not necessary is when it's toxic behavior. Such as the time when, in the makeup world, James Charles supported a health and wellness brand other than his friend Tati's. His friend Tati and Jeffree Star, another makeup artist, teamed up and then continued to bash James across multiple platforms. This is a toxic and not normal behavior, especially between friends. What should have been settled was broadcasted to 16 million people to read, hear, and post an opinion about. They're teaching and reinforcing bad behavior. This small disagreement was turned into a big confrontation, and things were blown way out of proportion. Now, this cancel culture needs to be stopped as a whole. While this can be a whole process that will take a minute to successfully accomplish, there are some things as individuals we can do to help get there. Now, firstly, we need to unlearn those toxic behaviors and negative reactions. This means not letting small agreements turn into big confrontations, or trying to not let things get blown out of proportion, and don't let others have a negative influence on you. You and your friends have a disagreement? Call or text them. Address the problem. Don't go to Snapchat or Instagram and post a whole story for everyone to see and react and have an opinion about. Finally, being more thoughtful or level-headed is a big help. And it's okay to check someone on their mistake, but there's no reason to berate or shame them. Instead, they need to be shown that it was a mistake, taught that it can be corrected, and have support while doing it. Reinforcing this correct behavior of how to handle stressful situations is vital to the survival of positive social media and internet. Now, human society is a bandwagon-dominated society, and this is because it's in our nature to band together. We'll continue to have these habits, and because we know that strength in numbers works. When people band together and think cancel culture is trendy and something to promote, this habit's going to continue. But if people can be shown that this is a toxic behavior and we shouldn't continue to support it, we can spread in the right direction and change can be made. Some takeaway thoughts to have. Cancel culture is something that affects everyone in one way or another. To cancel someone is toxic and unnecessary. There are better solutions to get the results you want. Instead of tearing people down for their mistakes, take their hand and explain that a mistake was made and There's a correct way to get to the other side. Supporting them is the best way to get those positive results. There's 6 steps you can take to help us be closer to ending cancel culture. They are as follows. 1. Pause. You have just seen something you think is wrong and should be brought to the attention of the person posting or promoting. Now 2. Think about how you'd want something brought to your attention. Kindly or aggressively. 3. Find a way to contact that person that's posting or promoting that you'd like to address. 4. As kindly but as helpful as you can, explain what you view needs to be changed. 5. Find positive support. If you view this as wrong, it's likely someone's going to agree with you. They might have your back when sending a message of correction, and this is your strength in numbers. Lastly, 6. Support them. If someone knows someone is going to have their back while they're going through their mistake or their hard time, they're more likely to be thoughtful and considerate in the future, and less likely to repeat the action. Most everyone wants to have fun on social media. It's a place where we find common interests and new opportunities and maybe silly cat videos. Taking cancel culture out of the equation only supports better things for everyone. So next time you're on social media, think about how you can make a positive change using those 6 steps to step in the right direction. Thank you.